Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today on okay, so yeah, I really did when I started this channel wanted to be a neutral gaming channel. I did. Like, I don't hate the PlayStation experience. I think it's fine for the most part. Yeah, I have my little nitpicks with it or whatever, but that's what they are. They're nitpicks. They're literal freaking nitpicks. Xbox Series X, there's stuff to nitpick on that. It's been almost 17 months. Like, we see, everybody always says this, oh well, it's been 17 months and they really haven't launched anything. And I'm like, dude, Forza Horizon 5, exactly what I wanted it to be. Looked great, felt good to play. I still play it. I really enjoy that experience. Halo Infinite. I don't have a problem with Halo Infinite. Every time I get in there to play it, I have fun. It's not a bad experience for me. I mean, there's a lot of hate going around right now because of season 2. They're like, oh my gosh, man, they didn't give us enough free stuff fast enough. And I'm like, whatever, man. Like, you guys can tear that apart all you want. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to do it on this channel. I'm not going to sit here and kick Halo Infinite for not giving you a lot of free stuff fast enough. Like, I mean, I can understand if you paid for it. Like, I paid $100 for Battlefield 2042. That came out at the same time. I paid $100 for that game. I'm more mad about that than what I've been with her Halo Infinite. Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator is a technical freaking masterpiece. What that game can achieve and what that game can achieve on my console is like, whoa, man, it got my attention. Is it like the best freaking game ever? No, it's not technically a game. It's a simulator, but I play it like a game. But it's impressive what you can do with that game and what that system can achieve right there for $500. Like, that's impressive. Yeah, PlayStation 5 has really super fast loading times. Okay, sometimes they're instant, sometimes they're just as long as the Xbox Series X. I don't get what the freaking deal is. Like, yeah, it was impressive the first time we saw it, but is it really impressive? I mean, it's not consistent. It's not consistent the whole way through. Every game doesn't instantly load. Clearly, apparently they have to be optimized for it. And yeah, it was cool when it first happened. Ray tracing. We hear a lot about this ray tracing stuff. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about ray tracing on consoles. Like, seriously, it's a joke. It's literally a running joke now in my head. I'm like, really? What? I mean, we're really going to cap for ray tracing on these consoles? Really? I mean, once you've seen like maximum settings and ray tracing on PC, like, seriously, the console ray tracing is a joke. Like, it's a literal freaking joke. It wastes more resources than they're worth. You know, you got fanboys like, oh my gosh, man, we got Spider-Man running at 100 frames a second with ray tracing. I'm like, okay, guys, I made a video of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart showing you just exactly how much ray tracing is actually in that game. And it's really not that much. I mean, like most parts in like little small places, yeah, you get some pretty decent ray tracing, whatever. I mean, like in small areas, but when you get into them bigger open worlds, it's all screen space reflection, and it's not a consistent experience. And that's the same way it is with Spider-Man. Yeah, when you're walking up the side, climbing up the side of the building, or in that general vicinity, yeah, dude, it has ray tracing, but like everything's not ray traced. What would be more impressive for these consoles, because it's a lot cheaper, is ray trace shadows. That would be better. It would instantly add definition to the world. Like it just instantly, it would add more to the environments than you've ever seen before. I think ray tracing is, I just don't think these consoles are necessarily powerful enough to give you the ultimate ray tracing experience. Oh, let me say hi to you guys. Tyler, what's up, my friend? Gia, how you doing, man? Rage Pepper, how you doing, buddy? Moat, welcome back. Cat Slave, nice to see you again. Primetime, how you doing, buddy? Just got the physical copy of Sifu on PS5 today, 8 gig installation. Yeah. Man, I really I really did want to be a neutral channel. Like I did. And and like the Xbox fanboys, like they're nowhere near as bad as like the PlayStation guys. Like nowhere near. Because I know I've said I've not haven't always agreed on everything that the Xbox has done, but the PlayStation guys, oh my freaking gosh, man, oh my gosh, it's so bad, man. These guys are so ignorant with their comments, and then it instantly makes me want to nitpick every single thing on the PlayStation 5, like just out of like, oh yeah, well, let's see. And it's ruining my PlayStation experience with those guys. And it's not the Xbox or the Xbox fans or any of that that's doing that to me. It's them. It's those fanboys that are pushing me to the point where it's like, dude, like whatever, dude. And it's because of the way they talk down about the Xbox. So, I mean, in reverse psychology, they're turning me into an Xbox fanboy. And like I always feel like, and I mean, like, if you've been on this channel for a while, have you ever heard me, like, honestly, man, have you ever heard me like go out of my way to like overhype like the Xbox or its features or anything like that? I mean, do I really overhype the Xbox to the point where I'm like a fanboy? No, I've seen like Xbox fanboy channels, and they are just as bad as the PlayStation fanboy channels. And it's like, man, I don't know, dude. I personally like what Phil Spencer and Xbox is doing with gaming. They're they're making gaming more accessible to more people around the world for 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 a better price that will keep people gaming and like keep them engaged and having fun. And PlayStation, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, man. PlayStation's a corporation. Nintendo's a corporation. Freaking Xbox is a corporation. These guys just want your money. They just want your money. They just want you to play in their ecosystem. They have to, like, I genuinely feel like Xbox is like, yeah, man, let's do something. Let's do something that like nobody's ever done before. Let's make gaming accessible. And I like that. I do like that. Like that speaks to me, man. I want people that don't have money to be able to enjoy gaming like I do. Like I like that. That's cool to me. That makes me feel like happy about it. It's like, yeah, man. Heck yeah, dude. I don't have any problem with that. I don't have a problem with paying full price for a game on Xbox, knowing that somebody gets to play that exact same game the same time I do for a fraction of the cost. Like, I don't care. That doesn't bug me. That doesn't make me like, oh man, that's sad. I could play that game for $15 too. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, I don't care. But for some reason, like the PlayStation fanboys are like the cost of it or something, or it's gonna just instantly like degrade the value or the quality of the game or something. Like, whoever, like, I don't like, I mean, I get that in certain cases. Like, I understand that could be a possibility in certain cases. But I mean, let's be completely honest. The only freaking games that I've actually witnessed that literally happen are games that I've paid full price for. Like, games that I've literally paid full price for have been broken, buggy, missing features, not complete, right out of the front gate, man. I mean, I've had a better experience with the content that I've been able to download on Game Pass for a Game Pass subscription price than I have. I don't love Far Cry 6. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I played Far Cry 6. I've got about 25 hours into Far Cry 6, but I've never beat one Far Cry game. Like, I've never went out of my way to finish one. Like, they've never held my interest throughout the whole game. I I've definitely explored the worlds and had fun, and I get into them every once in a while, but I've never, I mean, Far Cry 5 is the closest I ever got to beating one of those. I mean, seriously. More interested in how Unreal Engine 5 Luminescence will be better than ray tracing. Yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like, Unreal Engine 5 is going to be pretty impressive. To be completely honest with you, it looks like it's going to be impressive. But I mean, we're gonna have to accept the fact that like 30 frames a second is gonna be the floor again, man. Like 30 frames a second is gonna be the floor again. And it doesn't matter if you're on Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5, like they're gonna build one code. They're gonna build one title. They're gonna build one optimized freaking game, one build for that, and they're gonna put it on all these consoles. Um, and the Xbox Series S version might get shorted, or the Xbox Series X isn't going to be pushed to its fullest potential. I don't know. That's on Microsoft's shoulders to sell developers an easy way to use the features of the Xbox Series X. That's on them. PlayStation is doing a pretty good job about getting developers on board to maximize the potential of the PlayStation 5. A lot of that has to do with market share. It makes it easier for them to convince them, hey man, you got the best bang for your buck on our console. You might as well optimize good for us. If more people buy Xboxes, then that pendulum changes. Then there's more people on the Xbox. But then Xbox has got Game Pass. There's been a lot of concern about Xbox Game Pass potentially leading to fewer game sales, but yeah, I mean it is what it is, man. Like I like what Xbox is doing, but at the same time, if it might kind of backfire on them a little bit, like I don't know, but once they get like Call of Duty and other heavy hitters on there, I think that changes, because then most people don't got to pay for Call of Duty no more like they used to. Then they can use that money for other games that are not going to be on Game Pass. So once you take one of those heavy hitters out that usually people spend a lot of money on, that opens the doorway for them to be able to pick up other titles that they might want to play. I didn't play PS5 in a minute since the 120 FPS mode on Halo launched. My Series S. This little thing has more 120 FPS games than. Yeah, it does. I mean, people say I nitpick the PlayStation 5, but I don't call out like this Xbox and Series X and all of that stuff. And it's like, honestly, what reason do I have to nitpick about the Xbox and the Xbox Series X and the Series S? I bought a 1440p monitor for my Xbox Series S. It's a consistent experience on a 1440p monitor. Is it a consistent experience on a 4K TV? No, it's not. Not even close. Like, would I recommend you going out and buying a 4K TV for a Series X or a Series S? No, I wouldn't. That's why I bought a 1440p monitor, and I link it in the description of every single video I make now, because I think that is the best way to experience Series S. And I'm a gamer. Like, would I settle for a Series S on a 4K TV? I mean, if I had to, yeah. But that would be like playing the PlayStation 4 Pro on a 4K TV. It's not a consistent experience. Yeah, some games might be able to utilize that and make a 4K game out of it, but are they going to shoot for 4K? No, they're not going to shoot for 4K. It's not a 4K console. It's made for 1440p, so developers will be able to optimize for that better and hit that. If developers were to go out of their way to checkerboard render everything they put on the Series S to make it look better and everything like that, you bet your bottom dollar that thing could potentially be a much better looking experience than the PlayStation 4 Pro was, like easily. But I would much rather them shoot for the 1440p target and be able to maintain that. I mean, checkerboard doesn't look as bad on 1440p on a 1440p monitor as it does from going for 4K. So I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad if they checkerboarded from like 1080p to that or whatever. But DirectML still hasn't even been released yet. DirectML is basically Microsoft's solution to DLSS on the PC. And if it works anything as good as DLSS works on the PC, then that is going to be pretty freaking good. That's going to be pretty decent. I used to be a PS4 guy, but Series S was a bargain. Yeah. Doom Eternal ray tracing is weak. Reflections only, still cool. They did something. Yeah, I mean, like I played the Doom Eternal with the ray tracings. I checked that out. I mean, it looked all right, whatever. But I mean, it was still holding a pretty high frame rate, so I was like, all right, whatever. But it Tech's engine is pretty solid, man. They can push things pretty solid and give you a decent looking experience. So yeah, I'm yeah, but I still don't think ray tracing has a place on these consoles, man. It's just not a good experience. Honestly, with 60, 70 T-flop cards coming on PC console will get stomped. I ain't paying $1,800 for that PC. Yeah. I still have higher hopes that devs will take advantage of variable rate shaders, sampler feedback, streaming hardware, acceleration, mesh shaders, velocity architecture, etc. They will. They will eventually, but I mean, clearly it's going to take some time, man. Clearly it's going to take some time. Is Starfield going to come out and blow us away with the visuals? I mean, it's a Todd Howard game, man. Like, if you're expecting like PlayStation quality freaking visuals, then you're going to be seriously let down. Um, man, I temper my expectations on this channel a lot. I can't seem to do that with PlayStation though. I can't seem to temper my expectations for PlayStation content, especially when they put out Gran Turismo 7 and it literally looks like Forza 7 could keep up with that. I'm like, wow, dude. Wow. If the Series S was 6 T flops with the Zen 2 CPU, be a better one. X with the RDNA 2 GPU. I don't necessarily. I mean, like, yeah, of course, freaking. If it had 6 teraflops, it would definitely be. It would definitely be able to hit that 1440p target with higher settings a lot more frequently than what it has been. But at the end of the day, then it would have been, $400, man. It would have been like 300. It probably would have been $400 still. That's what I don't understand, man. Like $300 for the Series S, and that sounds like a good price. That sounds like a fair bargain for that. But then the PlayStation 5, you can get the digital one for $400. And it's clearly a better build than, I mean, like parts or whatever than the Series S. Trek to Yomi is a decent, definitely feel the indiness. See, okay, guys, let me talk about Trek to Yome for a second. I played it for about 10 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I like the black and white is just not good for me. Like, I wasn't enjoying that black and white. I wish the Xbox, PlayStation consoles didn't share the same architecture because games comparison are irrelevant to me. It pretty much is. They look a lot closer. Shaves. Yeah, exactly. Bring on Sniper Elite. I'm pretty excited for Sniper Elite. I am. Like Trek to Yome, whatever. I mean, that's just another thing of people like overhyping themselves for something that looks cool. But then when you start playing it, you're like, oh, I see. And I did. I mean, like I kind of like the world traversal. I mean, that's kind of cool or whatever. But I mean, when it really comes down to it, I don't know. Hold on, guys. I hope you guys didn't hear that because that probably sounded terrible. I had to blow my nose. I think I turned it off. No, no Rona. No Rona. I hope not. I don't want to be sick again. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm, bro. Maybe I'll just die, but I ain't going to the doctor again. I don't even care anymore. No, I didn't want to go to the doctor. Oh. Returnal is 1080p and looks all right, just not $70. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I don't think that game is worth $70. I mean, the new content that they did add to it did change that a lot. Did definitely add a lot of value to that game. It's definitely in a better place now for sure. It is funner to play with somebody. I actually got on there and just played with a random. Played it for a good couple of hours with them. We were just running around and having fun talking about it and stuff. And it really does change the experience to the point where it's like, wow, dude, this ain't too bad when you got somebody else in there hanging out with you. Oh, the problem with the PS5 digital is that it's being scalped still, so you can't even. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, the biggest thing with that, the digital thing, man, you look at all the prices, you look at all the money that I've paid in this PlayStation 5 experience, and I'm still under budget on my PC, bro. That PC I bought and everything I've gotten for that, I'm still under what I've spent on this PlayStation 5. And I have more games on that than I do on the PlayStation already. I already have more games. I already have more games than I have for the PlayStation 5, which is like, wow. I'm telling you, man, Aniba saved me a lot of freaking money. G2A and Aniba have saved me so much money on PC games that I've already bought on the console and stuff. Like Monster Hunter Rise, I bought that full price because I didn't have it. I hadn't already spent, money on that on a different console. I mean, I did, but I sold that to a friend at work and he gave me my money back. So it was fine. I didn't feel like I was. But I mean, if I already bought a copy of the game on both the consoles, man, yeah, dude, I'm Aniba in it for freaking. Actually, I've found better prices on Aniba than G2A Black. I found like the prices on Aniba have been better most of the time, and they've had more of the selection of games that I've wanted too. Oh yeah, dude, PC is like, oh boy, frog, good to see you. What's up, Game Punisher? How you doing, man? Oh, I've had it twice. Yep, third time's the charm, man. If you and me, Cabbage, if we get it again, we're toast. We're toast, man. They're gonna be digging our graves. That's why I'm just like, come and give it to me, whatever. PC wins. I can't believe developers are still making games. Yeah, dude, it sounds like they're going to be doing it for a little bit longer than we want, too, man. My gosh. So that game, what was that game, man? It just got pushed all the way back to next year, man. They're like, well, we're going to go ahead and put this on the. I mean, it was supposed to come out on like June 1st or whatever, wasn't it? Like that New York game that's kind of like the Division 2. I forgot the name of it. Gosh, I was reading that today. They pushed this game till next year, like a whole nother year. They're like, yeah, we're gonna put it on we're gonna put it on Unreal Engine 5. I'm like, dude, whatever. I mean, maybe it'll make it better, maybe it won't, whatever. I'm yeah, really. Yeah. I found a lot better. Yeah, the day before, man, they pushed that out a whole nother year, and it was supposed to come out in a month. I'm like, really, man? It was supposed to come out in a month, and you guys are pushing it a whole year. Will be the minimum requirements for games. It's yeah, I heard that. Also, but I don't believe it. It's because they can't put next gen consoles. I kind of feel like PlayStation 5 is I don't know, man. Like you go anywhere and you can find Xboxes now pretty easily. Pretty easily. You can find, the Series S is no problem to get. You can get one of those within anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 hours close to where you live. Series X, it's getting a little bit easier to find too. I've seen them at I've seen them, posted at like Target now. I've seen them at freaking Best Buy. Everywhere. They're still making you buy them online. I haven't really seen one on the shelf. Did you hear about Forza Motorsport rumored to come? If Forza Motorsport comes to Xbox One, I won't be too mad about it, but I will be mad about it. I mean, I don't know. They've been working on that game long enough, Moat, to where I don't know, man. Don't take these companies seriously, man. Like we all said, I don't remember Microsoft ever stating that no more games are coming to. I don't know, man. I don't know if they said that. I can't. I don't know if they said that. I don't know if it was somebody else saying that or if they actually said that. But who, man, if Forza Motorsport comes to Xbox One, dude. Well, all right. Look at this though, Moat. Look at it from this point. We just got Forza Horizon 5. We seen how good Microsoft's tech scales from the Xbox One, the base Xbox One, all the way up to Series X. That's pretty drastic. I mean, if you look at Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 4 Pro and look at it on PlayStation 5, like it's not that big of a difference. It basically looks the same, just lower resolution. Xbox Series X has way more trees, has way more freaking draw distance, has everything. It looks freaking way more fuller, way more fidelity. Omicron is just weaker than Alpha. You should be okay if you get it. My hospital even stopped requiring masks. Oh wow. Yeah, you can get either one with Microsoft All Access. Hey, Seth, welcome back, my friend. You don't even need to isolate in the UK anymore or wear a mask. I think we just stopped caring and accepted it. Yeah, exactly. We should have just stopped caring and accepted it a long time ago, man. Destroy our whole freaking economy for I mean, I had it twice. I'm not gonna say that it was like, oh my gosh, but like the first time was pretty rough. That couple of days, like there was a couple days in there, like that was pretty rough. But other than that, like the second time was nowhere near as bad. Are QD OLED or next gen PC cards on your radar, Frog? Maybe not. I don't really know if I'm all in for the whole QD OLED thing. I would be in for the whole QD. Okay, this is the only way I'm going to go out and buy a new TV. If they support 12-bit if they support 12-bit color ratio, yeah, maybe I'd be interested in picking one up. But at this point, man, I just don't care anymore. Like this TV does everything I need it to do, except for my PlayStation 5 experience. And I don't live in the UK. I've had a few times to visit, but wouldn't live there again. I'm Canadian. Not vaccinated, maybe too picky, I suppose. Series X for the last month or so was in stock constantly at various retailers in the UK, but now impossible to find. Kind of makes sense why Xbox was winning NPD for, yeah. I mean, it's going to be like, I don't know, man. We got them little things about people saying that Xbox was paying for priority and stuff like that. I don't think that was true, but I mean, did you get that? Did you ever buy that, Walter? The Lego Star Wars? Sub Onyx. Hi, everybody. Yeah, sorry I didn't go live yesterday, guys. That Chernobyl light took a lot more to do than okay. that GT7 Forza 7 video essentially was a re-upload, but I figured out how to do the split screen better. So I wanted to test it, and those were the videos I had downloaded already. So I mean, those are the videos I had recorded or whatever. So I just did that again, and it actually worked. So I'm super happy with that. So now I can start doing better comparisons that are better without having to squish and distort the freaking thing. Now it looks better. Still waiting on a sale? I'm literally scared. If Forza Motorsport comes to Xbox One, Starfield will as well. Hey, Sego, how's it going? I don't necessarily know if that would be too big of a problem, though, Moat, but the only thing that's gonna matter is to the fanboys. The fanboys are gonna badger the Xbox guys about it, and the Xbox guys are gonna run and be like, "Hey, man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter." And I'm like, it doesn't even matter, dude. Like the fanboys are the only people that really matters to. Yeah, it is disappointing. It would definitely take away, some of the ammunition from the Xbox side to be able to fight that console war. But at the end of the day, man, who cares who gets to play these games? As long as it looks next gen on my next gen console, I'm okay with that. And so far, the track record from Halo with Halo and Forza 5, like I haven't been disappointed. But I'm really hoping that they are pushing I'm really hoping that they are pushing the boundaries of the Xbox Series X with Forza Motorsport, man. I really hope they are. Because I swear, if we get, you guys know, if we get freaking flat 2D panel freaking billboard trees on Nordschleife with Forza 7, I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm probably gonna be pretty upset. You'll be able to play on xCloud, maybe. I have only a handful of games I'm waiting for: Starfield Avowed, Ragnarok, Elder Scrolls 6, and Scorn. Oh, I thought you said SOCOM. I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for SOCOM too. Maybe I'll get back to Elden Ring and Horizon soon. Have you not beat Horizon yet? Dang. I'm a Checkerbirds fanboy. I'm a fanboy of Checkerbirds too. I like Checkerbirds. Edinburgh and London are my favorite places in the UK. Okay. I'll care if I feel games suffered, but Forza 5 was absolutely stunning. Yeah, exactly. See, that's kind of where I'm at, man. I was really looking forward to the Witcher upgrade. Haven't beat anything this year besides Guardians. I'm dabbling in everything else. Oh, I see. Dude, that's about where I'm at right now too. I've beat a few games, but I mean, like some of them, I'm waiting for patches before I get back into them. Like I'm tired of my experience being ruined by buying games and playing through them on day one, when 17 months later I could have enjoyed Spider-Man at 40 frames a second. Like, this really sucks, bro. It's getting bad. It won't, Shay. I mean, I'm still waiting for Battlefield to get fixed completely to where it's worth playing. You know what I mean? It really sucks. I buy these games and I gotta wait and wait and wait. It's just a rumor, man, and that's not to say they didn't start the development on the OG Xbox, then scrap it later on. Microsoft has said no more support for OG outside of xCloud. I mean, I could definitely see that being the case, and that would be smart of them to. That really would be smart of Microsoft to really make sure those games are 100% next gen. It would be smart, and it would go a long way for the fan base. If they pull a freaking PlayStation on you guys, on us, like they did, like PlayStation has with the PlayStation fanboys, dude. Whoa, man, that would really suck. But I could see Microsoft doing it, just being like, just moving in to take the heat off of Sony, like they always do. You know what I mean? Instead of letting Sony own their lies and own their freaking deceitfulness, Microsoft always seems to step up and take it on the chin for them. You know what I mean? Ever be part of Game Pass? Yeah, after the Activision deal's completely oh, you telling me you don't enjoy backgrounds that look like they came out of 2D grade? No, not at all. I don't like those. I don't like those, Game Punisher. I want better. That's the one thing I really freaking want with racing games this generation is no more freaking billboard trees, man. Come on, man. No more billboard trees and actual grass on the side of the tracks. That's it. That's all I need. That's all I need. No, I'm just joking. My sister has a holiday home in Locke. Those are the most beautiful places. England beats Scotland, trying to get back to England. Oh, wow. Oh, what do I think of Halo Season 2? I don't know. I don't necessarily have an opinion on it. I haven't really got in there to play it, but I could tell you that I'd probably enjoy it for a day or two, like I normally do with online games, man, before I stop playing them and move on to something else. So dude, I don't think it would really bug me, man. Jason, I don't think it would really bug me, man. I'm not gonna just sit there and like devote my whole life to one game, bro. Like I like to play a lot of games. I like to play a lot of different stuff. I just don't have the time or the patience to do that. Halo Infinite is something that I'll go back and I'll play every once in a while, but not something that I'm going to jump into like on a daily basis and be like, oh man, they got to play this game. I got to play this game. You know what I mean? Like all day. So yeah, dude, it hasn't affected me in the way that that it would a lot of people. And for anybody to be mad about a free game giving you free content, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to feel about that. To be completely honest with you, I mean, seriously, like I said, I paid $100 for Battlefield 2042, and Halo Infinite's in a much better state than that is. So if I'm going to bitch about anything, I'm going to bitch about the one that made me pay a ton of money for. You know what I mean? Like, I paid $100 for Battlefield, and I've got more time in Halo Infinite's free multiplayer than I do in Battlefield. So yeah, I'm not going to jump on the whole bash the free game like the rest of the internet and clickbait or YouTube casual gamers society of the YouTube casual gamer society of click or whatever need their clicks. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to jump on that. You said it perfectly well, DeBlue. Hate wagon. Yeah, I'm not jumping on the hate wagon for that. The only hate wagon I'm on is the PlayStation 5. Because I'm an Xbox, dude. I'm an Xbox fanboy. I need to just go full X-boner, I was told today. You need to just go full X-boner already. I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever. And I told him, I was like, you PlayStation fanboys are the reason that I turned into a toad. I'm a toad now. I'm a toad. Bunch of Xbox. You guys turned me into a toad with your stupidness, man. There are clearly problems with the PlayStation 5. I will find them and make the biggest deal about it. You know what I mean? Okay. They should have never delayed Stalker due to their NFT nonsense. I know, they should have just put it out like they were supposed to. They should have just dropped that game. It's because it's trying to mimic a Pegasus expand. Oh. That's so bad. That language, no wonder. Calm the beans. Oh, played like 3 hours of Halo today trying to get good, LOL. I know, we're going to start doing a Get Good series. No, I'm just joking. The evil Toad. You guys awoke the Toad, man. Is Alan Wake worth playing? Yeah, definitely. Alan Wake actually feels pretty good. I bought it on the PlayStation 5, actually. I live streamed all the way up to chapter 3 on that. It was pretty good. I still haven't beat it. I need to finish it. I should have bought it on the Xbox. I would have finished it. Oh, man. See, I tried to be a neutral frog, man, but I'm more likely to pick up my Xbox controller than I am my PlayStation controller. I just don't, man. It does. Oh man, don't make hate comments on any nation. Oh, for me, no, because it's actually running at 60 FPSs. Is it on sale right now? If it's on sale right now, dude, it was only like $29 or something. Let me see on the Xbox store. Oh, man. Alan Wake. Hey, why is she? Alan Wake remastered. It's so cool, dude, and fun person to watch. Gotta love it when he says chickerbirds. Why do you guys like the chickerbirds so much? Ooh, this says I can download it to my console. Is it free now? Is it free? Alan Wake, Xbox store. Trek to Yomi is pretty good. Yeah, I looked at that. I don't think the whole yeah, it's $29, man. I've already bought it once. I'm not buying it again. Oh, you tried Trek? Yes, I did. I'm not. I'm not really. I'm not into the whole black and white, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to play it and I just couldn't get into it, man. I was just like, oh, man. Like it felt a little. Well, see, I was trying to record a video. I was trying to do like a first impressions of it. and yeah, dude, I just couldn't get into it. I was just looking at it and I was like, I mean, I played it for a little bit and I was just like, man, I don't know. I just cannot get into this. Have the Xbox 360 version, backwards computer BRT. Nice. Oh boy. Cat Star. Oh, I see. Oh man, when we getting another Toad Mode video, Frog? I don't know. As soon as the little PlayStation Twitter warriors make me mad enough to make another one. They do that pretty often, actually. The little Twitter warriors. We are PlayStation Twitter warriors. You don't know what you're talking about. Just sell your PlayStation 5. I'm like, oh gosh, dude, you guys are so freaking so dumb, man. Okay, wait. What's going on, Cat Slave? Come on, man. Let me see what you're saying, dude. Let me see. Come on, Cat Slave, man. We're supposed to be talking about video games, bro. Why are we talking about that? Just relax, man. Come on. Please relax. We're all here. We're all gamers. We're just trying to have some fun, man. Can't we just say bad things about the PlayStation 5? You can say whatever you want about the PlayStation. No, I'm just does Horizon Forbidden West load up so fast because the graphics are so when you die, you restart in 2 seconds. I feel like the game is a scam. Download the PlayStation 4 version, man. Play that. That one looks a lot better to me, honestly, to tell you the truth. I think the PlayStation 4 Pro version looks a lot better than the fuzzy looking game, man. I honestly wish they would just give us a 60 frames a second mode for the PlayStation 4 version, dude. Like, I'd be fine with that. You can say bad things about Xbox too. This is a neutral channel. It just depends on what you're going to say. No, Horizon Forbidden West as Fog, Jim Ryan. This is just a feature and exclusive to PlayStation 5. I know. Well, the fanboyism showing in flying colors tonight. Froggy Kid. Oh, well, thanks, Bravo, dude, for the wonderful comment. You're just a peach, aren't you, buddy? Just a peach. Welcome to the show, man. Go ahead and sit down in the back somewhere, and we'll get this show started, man, in just a minute. As soon as all the amazing dude, he like shows up like halfway through the show, and he's like, "You're a fanboy." Like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know. I heard a rumor blowing, and your controller is going to cost you $10 going forward. I know. We're going to need you to pay $10 for the blowing the controller, and another $10 for the VRR function that we have to. We're gonna fakely put in there somehow. Like, it's not really going to be real VRR. It's going to be something close, but not real. Robot. Oh, you know why PS5 most of the time only loads 1 second faster than the Xbox? Do I know why? Because it's really not a magic SSD, and it needs to like, you have to optimize those games to use that SSD. Like you have to, like they have to optimize and build that engine and that code and everything around those speeds, or it just doesn't work. Like, you see it struggle to load last gen games. You see it within like a second or two of the Xbox Series X loading games and Series S, and it's just like it's not a consistent experience. Like we've always been told, well, PlayStation is so great, and I'm like, then why isn't it freaking consistent, man? Is that really too much to ask for consistency? You know what I mean? Like, they sell you on this, oh my gosh, it's got the bestest, fastest, superest, most greatest SSD, but then it's like, why isn't it consistent? Why isn't it consistent with everything I play? Oh, Mm, I mean, the controller is kind of a gimmick, but it is kind of a cool gimmick, you know. I mean, like a lot of people really do appreciate like the triggers and the haptics and stuff like that. And I mean, if you do, like I don't care. Like I don't have a problem with that. I'm just telling you my experience with it. I don't understand how my experience is wrong, but yours is right. You know what I mean? Extra $10 for the PS5 version. If you pay the extra $10 for the PS5 version, you can't download or play the game on PS4. If you didn't, no. Like if you only paid, if you should be able to. You should be able to with that one because they said that it didn't matter how you bought it, you would get a PlayStation 5 and a 4. So yeah, I paid $70 for mine. I got dual entitlement, whatever that means. I mean, I can download the PlayStation 4 version and play the PlayStation 4 version. So I mean, it's all right. Does PS5 load any games faster? It does not. It has better SSD, but it still can't load faster. Let's take GTA 5. Next gen Xbox was faster by 1 to 2 seconds. Like Spider-Man's instant. Spider-Man's pretty instant loading time. There's a few of them that are pretty instant. Like they really are instant. She's a not dirty lady. Control over me. Oh, when you get to the level of NVMe storage, the smaller files like loading. Game can only go so fast. Xbox fanboy, what's up? Welcome to this. Welcome to Toad Mode, sir. True. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome, man. Yeah, if the games are optimized for it, they usually are pretty fast. It does do what Sony claims it can do. Like it does. It does do what Sony claims it can do. On games that are optimized for it. And yeah, dude, like it definitely works. I've seen it with my own 2 eyeballs, so I can confirm that. Some games are instant, some games are just as long or not long. Some games are actually longer loading than the Xbox. It's weird, man. I'm just like, wow. But don't get it twisted. Xbox Series S, man, or Xbox Series X, that velocity architecture, man, that thing is pretty good. They found ways to like speed that up. They found ways to speed up like the disk drives transferring games, man. Like it's pretty cool, man. Like you can get up to I think you can get up to 1,000 megabits a second or something now. Megabits, megabytes, whatever, megabits. I think it's megabits. Up to 1,000 megabits transfer speed now. It's pretty freaking nice, man. Oh, console war alert. I know. The Peggies are showing up and the bots are going to go to war. The Peggies and the bots. Come on, Peggy bots. Peggy bots. I think it's just silly, guys. I really do think the whole console thing is silly. Like I do. I do. Like it's cool and it's fun and we get a lot of attention for it. Like it's pretty fun, but I need to move the content a little bit differently nowadays. Just don't really care to participate in it anymore. PlayStation guys have made their point. I'm scared. I'm scared to the bone, dude. I can't talk about the PlayStation no more. The comments that they leave me are just so reckless that I just don't know. Chernobyl Light good? Like it's playable. It feels all right. It kind of feels like the way they built it. It's got an infinite loop of like gameplay, bro. Like you go out on missions, you'll collect stuff, and then you come back to your little base, and then like the next day, like you do more missions, and then you can come back and like it. It almost feels like procedural when it comes to like missions and stuff. Like I don't know if there's an actual end to the game. For the way that the game has been explaining things to me, it's like okay, like I mean, maybe I'll get in there and I'll finish the game. Like I don't know. I'm gonna sit down with it over the weekend for a few hours on Saturday morning. I was planning on sitting down with it and playing some more of it and see what it turns out to be. Because you can recruit people and build like people and then send them on missions and then you go on missions and you can take people on missions with you. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's something that has like an end like I think it's like an end game. You know what I mean? Like you're just building up your character and stockpiling kind of stuff like that. Like it feels pretty cool, man. Like the game loop is pretty cool. The game looks beautiful. but I just don't know how varied it is. It doesn't look like it's going to be it doesn't look like it's a very big game. It looks like you'll probably be going back to the same place over and over and over again. I mean, it's $20, $29.99. Ooh, don't worry about them. How can they catch you on a pony? How can they catch me on a pony when I'm in my truck? Yeah, for real, dude. The Peggies. Like, you guys understand that the only reason I like complain about the PlayStation 5 is because of those guys. Like, seriously, if it wasn't for them always in here like freaking out and trying to tell me that their little box is better than the Xbox, I probably would not even care. I don't think our channel would be as big as it is because I wouldn't be bashing the PlayStation. But for some reason, you guys like PlayStation bashing. It's weird, man. It's like say something negative about the PlayStation and you guys all show. No, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. Like my experience with the PlayStation is, yeah, whatever. I buy it. I play him. My little brother's nickname was Frogs, so I'm digging the channel. Thanks, Peanut Bugs. Appreciate that, man. Well, I'm a toad now, man. Now I'm a toad. Yeah, my little man. He that little frog costume that he had. He passed away a while back, like 11 years ago or something. But I kind of took that name as a, kind of to remember him. Changed all my what are they called? My gamer tags. It was pretty cool, man. It's the pony's fault. Yeah, dude, the ponies. The ponies are the ones that have driven a wedge between me and my PlayStation experience, guys. They literally force me to nitpick the PlayStation 5 like they do because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll find something wrong. And I'm like, look, right there. And dude, they're so negative. They're such a bunch of negative Nancy's. They're so negative all the time. look what you made me do. Look what you. No, I'm just joking. Look what you piggies made me do. Piggies made me do. One of us. I am an X-bot. I turned into a robot. I've done it all, man. Frog Boy Foundry. Frog Boy Foundry. I prefer Baggy Bashing over PlayStation Bash. Yeah, me too, man. I don't really, yeah, dude. I mean, my problems with the PlayStation 5 are like literally freaking. I mean, dude, I'm ecstatic about the Xbox Series S. Do you really think I hate the PlayStation 5? Like, if I found value in the Series S, then yeah, dude, the PlayStation 5 is clearly an all right. I've said this on this channel millions of times. If I had either one, I would be happy. Like, seriously, I'd be happy. So I don't understand like why they have to get so freaking ignorant, man. I only trust what Frog says about PS games because he tells the truth. And I usually do, man. Like, seriously, my expectations when I turn the PlayStation 5 on are already pretty low. I mean, when they announced it, when they were talking about Spider-Man Miles Morales having checkerboard in it, I knew right then to temper my expectations. And I'm glad I did that. It has helped me. Like, dude, seriously, man, I was a stupid console gamer 2 years ago. I was a stupid console gamer. I didn't know any better. Okay, I didn't know any better. But now that I have a PC, I know a lot better. I understand things better, and I understand the limitations of our consoles, my friends. I understand them, and like it's just funny to me. It's like PlayStation comes out and they tout it as the premium experience, and yeah, man, we're gonna let the games do the talking for them, blah 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 blah, and all their little market corporate speak, whatever. And then they're like, well, we tried to do VRR support, but we just couldn't get the whole thing in there. We're sorry, but we tried. We definitely tried. We just couldn't get the whole thing in there. I mean, it kind of works. It's we'll just call it our PlayStation surprise mechanics. It might work for you, it might not. You know what I mean? Like, it really sucks. Oh, J Gaming, I'll be happy with Series S. Little Machine is a beast. It really is. I think the Series S does a good job. People are so obsessed with the SSD and the game load times. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the game loading times are like already infinitely faster than they've ever been on disc-based games. So it is nice. Like, it is definitely nice. I do like it. I do like the PlayStation 5. It is a pretty decent console. Chickerbirds, chickerbirds, chickerbirds. Yep, them chickerbirds, man. I was like, no, chickerbirds, please let them go extinct, Sony. And they're like, no, we're gonna go ahead and not only are we gonna not let them go extinct, we're gonna build a, we're gonna build an aviary for them. We're gonna build an aviary for them. We're gonna put them in a PlayStation 5 and we're gonna feed them $10 freaking upgrade fees, man. And they're gonna be great. They're gonna be strong and they're gonna be big. And then they're gonna, oh wait, they don't work well with 60 FPS, sadly. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, come on. I have many issues with PS5, but I definitely don't hate it. I do hate the Peggies though. Yeah, dude, the Peggies make everything really bad. They make it so bad to like talk about. It's like, what do any of these guys even own a PlayStation 5? Like, seriously, do they actually own them and play them and pay for the games like I do? I mean, I just don't understand. They're like, how could you say that stuff about the PlayStation 5? And I'm like, dude, like, you guys were like super hyping up Sifu, and it's like, I played that game for a few hours and I'm just like, dude, I just don't care. It didn't turn out to be what I wanted it to be. Mother clucking chickerbirds. I don't think anyone here thinks the PlayStation is bad or anything. We also don't think it's the second coming. Yeah, I've said this a million times. I think it's overhyped. I think it's overhyped and it's underdelivered so far. At least, dude, nobody can deny the PlayStation 4 games were freaking on point. Like they were. They were great. They were solid. They looked amazing. They played great. Like, nobody can deny that. Nobody can take that away from them. But they dropped the ball somewhere in between the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, and they have yet to pick it back up again. Like, dude, we close out that generation with The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, like all of these freaking games that are just good, man. Like, I enjoyed every single one of them. And then we get the PlayStation 5, and it's like, well, you like Destruction All Stars? I'm like, oh boy, you guys really tried to sell that for $70, huh? Oh boy. PS5 is the best gaming device on the planet. Could you imagine if I would have actually had my PlayStation day one and bought that game for $70? I'd have been so mad, dude. I'd have been so mad. I'm a happy PC gamer. Peggy's got mad at me for critiquing Sony and their horrible refund policy. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. If you buy a game on PlayStation, you're stuck. You're not getting a refund. Unless, of course, CD Projekt Red's like, oh yeah, definitely, you can get a refund. Sony was like, yeah, we don't do those here. You're stuck. That's the one thing that like kind of bugs you about the PlayStation Digital, man. Bow down to the almighty PlayStation. Worship the plastic box. Buy those $70 games. Yeah, I know. Huh? They don't even buy them, and they're telling you to buy them. It's like, dude, when you guys bought them? Fruggle, you have to understand. If you talk smack about PS5, their ears start burning and rush to the source. That's what they come. Oh yeah, I know, huh? It's like they can't, dude. Every single one of them that comes to the channel, I'm like, all right, well, change my mind. Tell me about the PlayStation 5. What makes you happy about it? And none of them can say anything except for like, Xbox bad. Xbox bad. I'm like, really, guys? Really? What's up, dude? I thought you were gone.
I was, but then I got stopped by the missionaries.
Oh, the missionaries? Nice. Like I said, well, if you wait a few minutes, I'll go with you. Xbox is just better. Oh, okay, guys. So I put out another video today earlier about the cost of PC versus the console experience. And yeah, like I said, I'm already under budget. I'm still under budget what I've spent on my PlayStation 5 experience for the PC. And that's amazing. I have more games on that. Still no game list for Spartacus. It must be a sad bunch of games. They aren't even promoting them. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think there's something going on with PlayStation right now, Joe. There's something going on, man. Toad mode better. You guys like Toad mode? The cost of PC is a lot closer to a console than people. Yeah, I mean, I'm still under budget. And I've got more games on my PC than I do on my PlayStation 5. Granted, I've got what is it? 100 and what did I say earlier? Like 112. I got 112 games on PC, and 59 of those are Play Anywhere that I already bought on Xbox. I was like, woohoo! Cost of PC is a lot. Same here. That funny. What made you switch? What made who switch? Take back because I had the original. Oh, I see. I'm hoping Spartacus. I don't know, man. I'll sign up for Spartacus for 1 month and I will try it out. I don't think I'll do it right at launch. I might wait a couple of months and then sign up for 1 month to see what they're going to put on there and see if it's worth it. But there's no way I'm going to pay $18 a month for freaking demos, dude. If that's really the main freaking thing for it, demos, 2-hour demos, no, I'm not paying for demos. Next thing you know, after that launches, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, guys, you remember Abandoned? Well, you're gonna need the premium pass to check that puppy out, man, because technically it's a demo." I'll be like, "No, oh, she." Yeah, the CPUs are dropping, or GPUs are definitely dropping pretty quick. But all right, my friends, I'm gonna take my wife to the store and then spend the rest of the night with her. So you guys have fun. Tomorrow's Friday. You know what Friday is? Paying for demos. I love those demos. Those demos are friggin' awesome. Friday. Yeah, dude, we'll be back tomorrow. Man. Are you going live for the Xbox? Yes, I'm going to do the Xbox showcase. It's on Sunday. So we'll definitely do that. I might do the Summer Game Fest too, but I have to take a Thursday off to do that one. So I don't know. It depends. It depends. I probably will. That is kind of an important thing. He does usually show a lot of stuff, but I also always get freaking demonetized when I do those. So we're not going to do any music, and I might just not even do any sound from the show itself. I might just not even do any sound from the show itself on that. But yeah, maybe you guys will just have to listen to me, and I'll recant everything but the music. No, I'm just so. Fanboy Anonymous Friday. Ooh, yeah, man. You know what, Joe? We might need a Fanboy Anonymous, dude. It's getting pretty bad. They're starting to really believe that I'm a fanboy. I'm like, no, dude. Xbox is just a solid ecosystem right now. Like, they're doing a lot for gamers. Everything you put in Game Pass is going to lower the value of the video game. And I'm like, oh gosh, dude. How many games have I bought full price that are broken, buggy, busted messes? A lot of them, dude. So, I mean, if anything, they're ruining the AAA. They're ruining the AAA experience. So, all right, my friends, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming. This was an awesome short stream. Very awesome. See you guys.